Hey everybody, it's Paul Grossman, the dark arts wizard of test automation. And today we are going to spend a couple of minutes to bring that down a little bit. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take a look at Aximo and have it take the Candymapper challenge. So in case you're new to all this, I'm going to go and explain the Candymapper challenge and how it works. Otherwise, since we are live right now, if you want to, you can chat with me. So I'm going to say chat with Polly over here. Put that up here. You can chat with Polly over here. And in fact, I will show the comments up on the stage. You can see what's going on over here. All right. So here is 10 steps. Step 1, navigate to candymapper.com. Step 2, we're going to go and close this pop-up. Step 3, we're going to go put someone's name into the contact us field. Challenge here is that is off screen, so your tool should be able to find it and work with it. Step 4, click on the submit button. Step 5, verify that there's a message that says you need to put in a valid email. Step 6, you want to put in some sort of email, like me@me.com. Step 7, click on submit. And then step 8 is to verify that you will see a message that says you will get back to you within 48 years. So let's go over to Aximo by Autify and see how we do this. I've seen it do it 2 different ways. So one is just give a description of what you want. Another one is do it in a given when then Gherkin format. So I've already got this listed over here. So there is all the steps that I need to do that I just described. And I guess maybe we'll put up a timer clock. I will put up a clock over here. Sounds good, but it is nowhere near where I want it to be. So I want to have a stopwatch over here. We will do that. And I'm going to go and get it started. So we've just put all this stuff in here, and I'm going to hit submit. And starting a testing session, it's got an available slot that was immediately. Make sure that I've got some credit in there. Starting the browser environment is launching the browser. There, I went to the browser. Next, it's going to navigate over to candymapper.com. And there's our pop-up. Cool. And next, close the pop-up challenge by clicking the X button. All right, did that. And next, it's going to say, yeah, it sees this. So it says it's going to scroll down a little bit. I was hoping I would just go and try and find that field, but I guess we're going to go and scroll down a bit and screenshot. And scroll down and screenshot. Okay. It's working on it. Now, curious to see once it's done, does it save it, and can we put it into a test and run it again and see if we get a faster response time. So we're sitting here building this. So it says put test name in there. Cool. It's now clicking on submit. It looked like it said fill everything. Let's see. Did we get this? Fill form with, that's not what I asked for it to do. That is, yep, it's already completed the test because it populated the email. Form successfully 48 years mirrors appears as required. All right, let's go take a look at those steps. So it actually put it into a given then when format. So let's take a look over here. And I got one person watching me. Hey, watch me from YouTube. Thank you. So here are the steps. Looks like these highlight. This is not. Okay, when I close the pop-up and enter my name in the name field and I click submit, the system should display a message requiring an email. And let's see. Please enter a valid email. It did it. Wow, that's cool. It actually did everything it was supposed to do. Did all the screenshots, and it's all success. So I'm going to hit rerun, and wonder if they'll save somewhere. Be kind of interesting. All right, so it's starting again. So it's basically charging me more tokens for doing this. I would like to see it save as a test. I'm sure it can do that. So it's saying continue, and let's see, can I adjust the things over here? This is kind of off my screen. Maybe if I can, there we go, make it a little bit smaller or bigger. And let's go smaller. I like that. All right, so it's interacting with this. This sliding down over there. Some of my friends during Halloween. And this website is a completely Halloween-based website. It is intentionally done with really horrible color matches, just so that we could test accessibility testing for people with sight issues or color blindness. All right, put in a different name this time. And it's going to click submit. It says, yes, there is needs a valid email address. So put in me@me.com. And then we're setting the that and verifying that we do see 48 years appears on the screen. All right, so complete this save as a case. Let's do that. All right, format Gherkin, Markdown, or plain text. Sounds good. We'll save that. Now, let's go see if we can, let's do run that. And we're using Sonnet. Let's go give that another run. So I think it's just going to interpret all that over and over again. Just wonder if we can see what's going on. All right, so I think it's going to interpret all over again. It'd be nice if it had the code already written, and then it could reuse the code and then do the challenge faster. There's a hard-coded wait in there, 3 seconds. Okay. Scroll down. Okay. Okay, looks like it was putting in something called random one over there. Doing a dollar validation. This is kind of cool. And our mouse is right in the center. And we're still scrolling down. There we go. I think at this point it sees first name, so it puts it in there. Test user this time instead of John. Now it's scrolling down a little bit more to find the submit button. There it is. I'm going to go click on it. It actually gives us locators. I like that. cool. And verify we see 48 years is displayed on screen. Test complete successfully. All validations working as expected. Now my question is, can it do it actually with some coding? Interesting. Said random one. All right, so it's actually doing some identification in there. Let's go back over to, let's see. Click submit with a validation email, which is what I just did. Now, if I go over here and I do edit, and I want to save it as markdown, rewrite. So save those changes. I could save it with my own name. I suppose that would be kind of cool. Plain text. Rewrite. I'll save those changes. There's our run histories, everything. And it takes about 2 minutes to do that. I think manually I did it a little faster. We have results. We have memories over here. Always dismiss the cookie content before doing. Treat any error as a test. Okay. We have variables that we can add. Routines, host names, apps, and files. That's pretty good stuff that we can add in there. All right. I think we got that. I would like to see if there's a way to really speed that up. It does have a folder structure over here. We have 2 unassigned tests, so we could always add a new folder. I like that. Trying to think of anything else I can do. So the timing is, it was pretty darn fast, about 2 minutes for creating the test and getting it. There was no editing required for making it work, and it takes about just under 2 minutes to execute 8 steps. I definitely would like to take a look at how that would work. And a little bit of my credits have been taken. I could do it also on web and mobile, but I think since I'm on a trial plan, I'm going to keep it there for the moment. All right. This has been the Autify Aximo taking the Candymapper challenge. And I hope you enjoyed this. And just a little reminder, Paulie is looking for his new job. He plays and touches every tool that he can get a hold of. And you're like, what do you go by? I go by the Dark Arts Wizard. So if you put in Dark Arts Wizard, I can't believe this site was available. And that did not do what I want to do. www.darkartswizard. Okay. I've fallen for it twice. www.darkartswizard. Hopefully I spelled it correctly. There we go. And you can see all of the tools that I tried to play with out there. So if it's available, I'll go try the Candymapper challenge with it. Hope everybody has enjoyed watching this little video, and have yourself a happy 4th of July. Please be safe out there. Cheers.